You, editor and director, how would you describe the Kumawood scene?
First of all, I think I'd like to make some corrections here. The industry or the local language movies, we as the industry have not termed it Kumawood. Kumawood is somebody's registered company.
So how do you call your industry?
We are all doing local Ghanaian movies. So the local language movies, they are all part of Ghana movie.
Okay, so you don't want to be known as Kumawood?
Yes, Kumawood is somebody's business, somebody's registered company. And we are using this to, but it's all good. I think we are moving forward. If you look way back like 3 years ago, the way we were shooting our movies, it was not up to standard. Now, the introduction of new equipment, new cameras, and all those things are helping us. And I think more producers are coming in, and they are really...
Is it lucrative?
Yes.
It is?
Yes, very, 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 very.
Oh, nice. Interesting. Maybe I should consider a role. Alongside Acrobat too. Hi, Acrobat. It's good to see you here.
Yeah, why look at easy
Okay, so you are an actor. You've come a long way. I mean, you started way back, and you're still very vibrant. How would you describe your industry, the local movie industry?
Okay. You see, no, family, na, edi, Ghana sininusu. Ako gyina mpempen so bia metimi akase ama ayekese if say yenhwe trash hu say wonge trash hu say omonso hu say yusu na ide krom kasa eye adwuma na ebetumpon nti say nukurani so local industry na ye kam ye ne ka local ye krom kasa ide adwuma na maame yakoye no papa
Makomonim say in Crawfordshire movies no pa and I say Makomonim say more improve it because sometimes to me share a movies ni bia mutwa wo twi mu no timi hu say as a movie mu de edabako crap ni twae
in akoye adwuma obiye be burem eti fanse thank you yem fanse FM station ya be kan ne on kitwa bi but obiye hu say a business to be a wuram it will be a wuram you been nipa bia on by a correct friends standard ni obi nso na ebi okra nkotie kra it won't mean see obi tell me interesting but viewers na nkata be hu ni say we see ni there it say we see ni it say anya de anka ekoso nke nu pa bia adri.
Okay, I'll come to you, Samuel, on that point he's raising the standards. Who checks or who regulates the movies you produce? Do you have any regulatory body who comes in to say that this is not right to be on TV, to be broadcast?
I think we have the censorship board.
Okay. Are they active? Are they vibrant?
To me, I don't really see that they are doing much to help, because sometimes you hear this movie has been banned, but it will be on the market.
Yes.
And there are some things. And what they have to do is to help us to do certain things right. Like if somebody is using a gun and he's not holding it well, the censorship board should have a representative of the police department on their board to check all these things. So I think they have to help him. They have to work very hard. Users who take their time, write story, and look for some fund to produce it. Now, here I am, a businessman with my money. I want to get whatever I invest in it very quickly. So there is no point in delaying. That's one problem that the industry is facing.
So it's lack of funding.
Yes, it's a big problem that we have. But I think the reason why the local language production move faster than the English one is because of the flow of the language. I have directed both English, Ghana, Nigeria, and I have directed the local ones too. But when you are telling Acrobat to do something, he understands it very well. He flows naturally, so you move on quickly. There's no retake, come again. That's the
Let me come to Kofi Ekyere. He's talking about funding. Do you get any support at all?
Basically, we don't get any support, but the fact is, for me, I can say the funding is not really an issue, although it's part of it. But our time, as we are talking about, we just take somebody like will take like 1 month to shoot like 5 movies, and what do you expect? You understand?
Is that the standard industry practice?
That is it. It is time you have to. I remember when I was shooting my first movie, Christmas Carol. Acrobat was part of it. We were shooting a scene and then we were taking time. They started complaining. Oh, we can shoot 20 scenes. The one scene crying, you know. So these things tells you the
because
kind
you
of
want quality.
That is it. I know what I want, so I have to take my time and do it. It's not like just doing anything because people are producing movies, so you also want to do some. You do your research well, have a good story, and you take your time and shoot it. You don't think that you're a businessman, so you can bring anything out for people to buy. You understand? You have to take your time, do proper research. The foreigners, they can even use like a month to shoot one scene to get it correct. If you only know what you want to do, you have to take your time. That is it.
Akwabeto.
Mami.
Time na mudi twa movies no. Me sure say movie no wutumi dey edaba ko twa movie ba ko wi.
Enye no kure.
Enye no kure.
Na de tie ne say Mami, quality bi obepe bi an still you another quality which ni.
Say.
Yeah. Se wo pe bi se perfect, wo pa. Still you another bibi sa which ni. So onye ntimase.
So when you're perfect one you will be
you say bi mu try say perfect. But still obi timi hwe comprehensive na enye
okay.
But so what them petem very good. Oh say e so hu de wo ye. Enye chena obeche no.
Na you say ya producers be wo mama script to make your Akwabeto.
Na
until be hu oba no hu ofa oba. O sipi sita intino. Kwana kwase ne pe. Yeah ma script and
enye no correct. Sini bi yetwe bia no script no ho.
Nti ma script.
Ye mem script. Na the whole thing say menu mintimi nka script ntino director and wa say watro bibia. Script ni kura udo wa betimi akan ya ma bi. Wa wontimi nka no nso no.
Na
ya chiro say na akoye. Na mpa nso uhu de kokoye no nso obehu ni say se me wakuta script ni wan yi akora de meye no. E wadwim. Etirim penifo to ni frani so beto boaboa. Na obi na ni efre bia na dwen ene ni nyansa na fast. Etiye ne yanko school na mu yanko school masa yigina sister yigina ne ya de na obemu se se ye kasem na echim saman no me go straight am menye mistake.
And now person be English movies ni bi.
English movie no se me pe onu fi so obetimi a che ne menya me. And they say kasa. As I say, and no so nye me priority.
Okay.
But the priority ni na say me kasa na me ka no e betimi akona koye ni kromfo agimatum. Na de say menya as
Kofi, what do you think about what he said?
He's
paying some people to just take time to make up, and
he's talking from an actor's point of view.
Okay.
I'm talking from a technical point of view and as a producer. But I think as for an actor, what he needs is his money, and then delivering whatever he's supposed to do. But as a producer, that I think I want to reach somewhere. I have to get a proper story. Now, if you look at the Kumasi movies just today that I'm knowing that it's not called Kumawood. Kumawood is somebody's
company.
Yes. All the stories that they do has a pattern, a one-way thing that they do. And if you look at what they do in Accra here, supposed to be the English people too, they also have another pattern. So many things that we can talk about. And when may his soul rest in peace, this man, P.V. Obim, our leader who just died. When I heard that he was driving and something happened and he died, I sat down and said, you can create a whole movie out of this scenario. Sure. These are some of the things that we have to sit down and
use it to educate.
That is it. Yeah. You know, there are so many things, even our time that we used to go to work, it's another problem that we can address it. I was going to South Africa with South African Airways and they were showing some movie in it. I watched it and I said, wow, when are we going to produce such a movie? such a simple story. A woman was driving with her son, and they hit a man on the road. They took the man and then buried him somewhere. But the man's phone left in the car, and the woman's son took it and took the phone to school. This thing can happen to anybody. Now they are looking for the man, they can't find him, they have to call the phone, and the child receives it. You know, a whole lot. And you can sit behind your screen and watch it and say, wow.
It's a well-produced story.
That is it.
Yeah.
We have so many stories, simple stories that we can produce that
Samuel,
will bring out.
He's raising a very important point, and I totally agree with him. How do we use our movie industry to affect positive change? Because it is not enough for me to tune into TV and see, for instance, Chewa acting like a witch, trying to destabilize somebody's marriage. How does it affect my life positively? How do we use have you produced a movie that you sat back and said to yourself that, oh, this will correct a certain ill in society?
I have.
I
have done a couple of movies that really have some moral.
But by and large, we don't see those movies.
That is the problem here, Nana. I think we have to start appreciating the local language movie makers. The reason I was in Accra here making, like I told you, Ghana Nigeria movies collaboration, until I went to the field to know the problems and the reasons why they do their things that way. You know, the movie industry have been left to let's say business people. We have qualified, trained people in this country who were trained on the field to be movie makers. They all come to television stations and advertising agencies and leaving it to the unprofessionals to do it. So this is the outcome of it. You understand? It's time that movie. Whenever you talk to any of our English movie makers, they tell you, oh, movie doesn't have any barrier, the language does not matter. Why are they not producing some?
Yeah.
We need people to start producing quality local language movies.
Yeah.
For those who are doing, excuse me to say, the rubbish, to start knowing, oh, if we take
I
our
don't
time.
think your movies are rubbish.
Some.
Okay.
That's why I use to know that these people are also joining the train. They are taking the local language to another level. When you watch Indian movie, they use their language. So why is it that we Ghanaians will have to stick to ourselves that some people are doing English movies, some people are doing local language? We have to understand we are doing Ghanaian movies.
That's true.
So that they put some Abdul Salams, the Shelly Frimpong, the Laylas, they all have to join this train. Do movie in Ghana, do movie in Ewe, quality.
True. So
that those unprofessionals who are, I'm telling you, they are about 80% unprofessionals doing local language movies. Because they only learn it on the job. They don't have any professional training.
And see why during the time when you can now say a movie, a bit shred to some karate. Debia, you better where your friends say local movie. What say your brofo, say you true. Debia bay some. I say any bay phone a tickle. And so in some baby cosso, and Cofo Yan Papa no. Your lights could doom and Cofo woo the bonnie a woo. I don't know if your movie see and find shrimp of one day.
Nana, but I say, the theories there also be in bottom sika.
It's also far back for
me. Say, TV, I will so you me, or be in Sikaya. It is no person, and I can be at a soya do permanent. It's no. Obin on one could penetrate and was saying I'm a person. So far as I won't could do be at them and could condemn be Andy. If you also open market strategy, the Benny Beton Siniade, a man.
It's the beer based, and
the beer based, send ye be but the only say, Yahano, your fee and collar brim, the idea can be some will be adding at it. Tiacolacre on Yawan and on him, sad to whom he be our patron and near them. A coffee, I should be. Yeah, 18 years old, so business fund market strategy.
Nay, what shall I add, Papa?
Eh, won ko say wo wiase
na say producers ne be ye won afofo nti ada na ya mutumi ka because wo say wo ye role model ye hu wo TV so sa ne obeka bia ye betie nti say ada na wo producers na afofo ne bi hu kan chomo say abrante ya na ababawa wo sike ya wo we ya fanya movie na ye fan cha ma for say dey drive ye wo lori kwan so ni ndai say ye kuku mfuni
medo ye ni nyina